Hey y'all, this is Monarch Mama, and I have Weight Loss Wednesday for you. I'm sorry I missed last week, but I was in the hospital with my father. My father was in intensive care unit last week. He had a stroke, and so last week, instead of being here, I was with him at the hospital and sitting with my family waiting on the doctors and just making sure we were taking care of things there. So that is something that I want to tell you a little bit about, because it was the week that I had this week was, as far as weight loss is concerned, is one that was challenging, but one that gave me confidence, I think, because I was able to get through that situation without really falling back into some old habits. So let me tell you first that it's been 2 weeks and I did lose 2 pounds. So my goal for this month was to lose 5 pounds by the first week of November. So that would be a little over a pound a week. So I feel pretty good about 1 pound a week for the past 2 weeks. So I feel really good about that, especially since I was out of town and in a hospital setting and having to rely on vending machines and eating out a little bit to for a food source. So what I did right this week was, when I was having to buy food or snacks in the hospital, I chose to get cashews instead of chocolate. And when my family was there and had chocolate, I declined. When they said, "Here, have a chocolate bar, you need a snack, or have this or have that," I declined, and I said, "No, I'm fine. I have my cashews here. I'll just have my cashews." And I made sure that I brought those little drink packets with me so that I could get a water bottle and then just put those little drink packets in my water bottle, and then that was something that kept me satisfied, and I was able to stay mostly on plan. Sorry, that was an acorn. Stay mostly on plan while I was in the hospital with family and watching over my dad. So and for those of you who are wondering, my dad has moved out of the hospital, and he is in a rehabilitation center, and he's relearning some things, and he is recovering, and he'll probably be there for about 2 weeks. So I may still again have to travel a little bit, and I may have to it's going to be a continuing journey. So going to try and remember some of the things that I did right to keep myself on track. So now let's talk about what I can do better. So I know that I need to meal prep a little bit better for this week, and of course I was out of town, so I wasn't able to do that last week, but I did prep as far as bringing the drink packets. I knew that I was going to be in a situation where I needed something like that. So for this week, while I'm home, I want to meal prep a little bit and make sure that I have food that's good for me, that's prepped and ready to go. So that's something I want to do better at this week. I need to drink more. I definitely didn't drink enough while I was away, and I didn't track my food at all. So even though I did lose weight this week, I think it was in spite of my efforts, not because of them. And I'm not disappointed. I lost what I needed to, and just what I needed to. So it's times like this that this kind of thing becomes not as important as it should be, or not as important as I see it in my mind. So just sitting there in the hospital with my dad, thinking about how he's lived his life and how he has always tried to live a healthy life, and he's always tried to stay a healthy weight and watch what he eats. It helped me to feel like I was, honoring him by making good choices, and it just gives me a sense of connectedness to him to make those good choices. Not that I'm always going to do that, but I feel like I did okay this week. I feel like I did a good job this week. So as far as future plans, once things calm down a little bit in another week or two, I think that I'm planning to add some weight training into my plan. I have been walking. Well, I didn't walk while I was out of town, but once we got back into town, I got right back on my walking schedule, so I'm doing my walking during the week. And I'd like to add one day. I had added a day, so I had 4 days of walking is what I had been doing, and so I think I might add maybe a little bit of weight training to one of those days. Not this week, but maybe in 1 or 2 weeks I might try that and see if I can get a little weight training in, because I know that would be good for me too. So that's in the future, that I'm thinking about in the future. And I went ahead and decided to do some measurements today, because I feel like once a month is a good time. I was doing it on the 1st of the month, and I did it on the 1st of the month of October, but I knew that I had lost a little bit of inches, and I just felt like that today I needed a little bit of momentum, to keep going. So I did some measurements this morning, and I've lost another inch in my waist, so I was really happy about that. My chest and my hips have not changed, but that's okay, because I've lost maybe ½ an inch in each arm and 1 inch in my legs, so I'm kind of losing it all over this week. So it just kind of makes everything feel a little bit better and fit a little bit better. So anyway, that's all I really have to report this week. That things are kind of on track. Not that everything's going great, but that the weight loss is still coming off. So I'm pleased with that. So and my next goal, of course, I have the goal of losing 5 pounds by November, and my reward for my 10 pounds was my new earrings, and I've been wearing those faithfully. And when I get to my 5-pound goal for this month, I've decided that I'm going to buy myself a bouquet of flowers. And then when I get to my 10-pound goal in another month, because I want to lose 40 pounds. 40 pounds is my ultimate goal, but for my next 10 pounds, so that would be a total of 20 pounds, I've decided that I'll probably buy myself a new pair of shoes. So for right now, my next goal, my 5-pound goal, at the end of this month, I'll be buying a bouquet of flowers. So we'll have to see if I end up meeting that goal. I think I'm on track to do that. So keep an eye out for that. And let me know in the comments below how y'all are doing. And if you have any suggestions or encouragements for me, I would love to hear that too. All right, y'all have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.